Hello friends, it is Kelly back with another design team project and process video for Cut to You. I'm using the cut file Loops of Love. I will link it in the description below. I'm showing you the papers I am using here. They are mostly from Heidi Swap's Art Walk, and a real quick view of some of the products that I chose for this layout. I'm going to, in my typical fashion, cut a 1/4 inch off each side of that aqua ledger paper. And then I'm going to gut this wood grain paper and use that as the background border. The picture that I am scrapping is of my son and future daughter-in-law. And they are outside in a park, and it's really pretty out there and lots of trees. And so I thought the wood grain was appropriate for this layout. And you'll see in the photo that I'm using, she is wearing like a teal colored tank top. And so that was kind of my inspiration, that and the trees in the background for this layout. So I am inking my edges with Vintage Photo Distress ink because I want this to pop off the page. It's, you know, they're the same tones and same colors, this kind of watercolor effect paper. So I wanted it to have a little more definition. And here in a few minutes, I will pop this up on some foam tape as well to give it more height from the page, so it has a little more separation. And ideally I would have inked these edges before I attached it, but I don't really plan my video or my layouts from start to finish. I just kind of go with the flow, and sometimes I have to backtrack like I did in this instance, and went ahead and inked the edges after I adhered it. So I'm adhering the outline to this background from the cut file. And what I did is I used the offset tool in Silouhette Studio to create that background of the hearts. So I'm using some Heidi Swap Shine. This is gold, and then I will also be using I don't have it in front of me. What color is this? It's just a teal colored, and I am just splattering it around. And let's see, and I'm showing you, this is some black watercolor, liquid watercolor. And I'm going to use that to create some droplets. And this looks pretty busy, but once you get the die cut placed back on the page, it's not nearly as busy as it looks. So here I am at just popping this up on some foam tape, like I had mentioned earlier, to give it a little height and a little more definition on the page so it doesn't blend in. And here when I'm working with a layout that is a little more organic, I want it to be a little more organic, I will rip the papers using my ruler. I just like the edge and the texture it gives the photo mat here. And I had this, I don't even know where this came from. It was in my stash, and it's some kind of die cut, but it's like kind of a grid, and I'm using that on the back of this photo just to add another layer of texture. And I really like the way that looks. And that's a big old roll of foam tape that I get those from scrapbook.com, and I like this tape because it is not too thick. So it's a good height for scrapbook pages it gives dimension, but not too much dimension. So I highly recommend that, their foam tape there. And I am just going to start doing a little embellishing around the page, and I thought about using those flowers, but I will not end up using those. So I'm auditioning some pieces that don't make the cut. And this JillyBean soup sticker sheet, I will be using a few of the elements from this, mainly the word stickers. And I'm gonna place those in the ones that coordinate with the colors of this layout. I'm gonna scatter those around in 3 different spots. Thought about using that yellow square, and because I want to get some yellow on this page too, but that one ends up not making it. There are some yellow heart stickers on the sheet, so I used those. And I'm going through my Heidi swap embellishments that coordinate, and I end up using those photo corners there. And so I'm just placing some enamel dots around the page. And I cluster the elements together. Sometimes they're in groups of 3, sometimes they're in groups of 4. Like I said, I'm going for a more organic feel for this page because it is in nature, and nature is very organic and imperfect. So, and then I'm using some tiny little wood grain, not wood grain. What is that called? My mind went blank. You see those wood things. I'm using them. They're in the shape of a heart. Those. And I place those around the page. Why are words hard today? Anyway, so I wanted to use these little rainbows, but I ended up not using those. I couldn't get them to work for this page. And that label will stay there, and I will do off camera, I end up adding a couple more word stickers, and you will see those in the close-ups. So I appreciate you watching this today. I hope you enjoyed it. Go check out Cut to You. They have some amazing, and they get new cut files in every month. So there's a lot of really cool new ones this month too. Go check them out, and be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome day. Bye-bye.